Hey everyone! Let's talk about one of my favorite things, spices. So this is probably the only aspect of the kitchen where I'm not a minimalist. I just go crazy for all kinds of different dried spices and seasonings. So today I'm listing 4 of the spices that I think are absolute essentials in the kitchen, and one spice that's just like a kooky, weird, fun spice for us vegans. Okay, so let's start with the most essential one in my opinion, which is salt. I usually have 2 different kinds of salt in my kitchen. This is a lovely pink Himalayan salt, which is iodine-free. And iodine-free salts are great to use when you're fermenting foods, like making kimchi or sauerkraut or fermented veggies. So make sure to use an iodine-free salt for that, because the iodine is actually hurting the bacteria. So I use this quite a lot, and I also usually have normal sea salt with iodine, that is iodine enriched at home too, which I use for like everyday cooking. I like choosing a salt that is just 100% salt and doesn't have anti-caking agents. That way I know I'm just getting the salt and not a bunch of additives. So of course you can't have salt without pepper. And today I want to talk about not black pepper, but black pepper's baby sister, white pepper. I think white pepper is such a lovely spice, and it's a bit underestimated or underappreciated. So next time you are cooking, try adding white pepper to your dish instead of black pepper, just to compare the different flavors and see how you like it. I love white pepper. I think it has such a lovely hotness to it, and it goes so well with all kinds of veggies and potatoes, pasta, just about anything. So try white pepper next time instead of black pepper. Moving on to something sweet now. One of my absolute favorites, it's cinnamon. So I have this probably twice a day. I love it on my porridge, on my ice cream, in my smoothies. It has such a subtle sweet taste, which is great because you can use it instead of sugars or syrups. But besides from being sweet, it also has like a really deep, earthy flavor that I just love. It's also really good for your body, so it's great to have a bit every day. Just make sure not to overdo it, because too much cinnamon is not good for you. So yeah, cinnamon, keep it in your kitchen. Having fresh herbs at home is of course lovely, but sometimes we don't have the luxury, so I like to always keep dried herbs in my cupboard as well. And one of my absolute favorites is oregano. I use this for any type of Mediterranean style cooking, and I just love the smell of it. So every time I will smell oregano, my mouth will just water immediately. I think it's one of the best herbs. So a little tip I wanted to share with you about using dried herbs is that if you, when you dry them, you will lose a lot of the flavor and the smell. But if you make sure to just break the leaves apart before adding it to the dish with your fingers, crumble it a bit, you will get a lot of the flavor and smell back. So if you're using dried herbs, make sure to break them apart a bit before using. So for the final spice, like I said in the beginning, this is not a kitchen essential at all in my opinion. I actually very rarely use this spice, but I thought it fun to include anyway, because it's weird and fun, and it's good for you vegans out there who miss the taste of egg. Because believe it or not, this salt will give like a distinct egg flavor to anything you add it to. It's called black salt or Himalayan black salt, but it also actually has a bunch of other names. Let me tell you a few. Kala Namak, Suleimani Namak, Bitlabon, Kala Noon. It has like a bunch of different names. So usually you can find this in your Indian supermarket, or sometimes in your Asian supermarkets in general. And it's because of the high amounts of sulfur in the salt that gives it such an eggy flavor or eggy smell. So just try adding some on your tofu or your chickpea salad or whatever really, and it will get like, you will definitely get like a distinct hard-boiled egg flavor. Okay guys, those are 5 of my favorite spices. Do you agree with me, or do you have other favorites? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And also, I would love to know how you feel about these kind of videos, like kitchen basic videos. Do you want me to do more of those? I love making them, so I hope you like watching them too. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye!